And welcome back. Our next guest is the senior advisor of the environmental justice for New York City, the mayor's office, and climate and environmental justice also. So we'll just throw it all in there together. We'll mix it up. She joins us to share details about the mayor's environmental justice New York City plan and how it will create a healthier and more sustainable New York City for all of us. So please welcome to the show, Belinda Chiu. How are you?
Hi, Dr.
All right.
Bob. It's really great to be here. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me on
Yeah.
today.
How'd you spell? You spelled your last name like Chiu.
CHIU.
Chew.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Belinda, thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and the role that you play at the mayor's office?
Yeah. So similar to ET, I'm a born and raised in New York
Hmm.
City. Maybe some of your viewers are not as familiar with environmental justice, and I wasn't either as I was growing up. I was raised in Elmhurst, which is a neighborhood that is
Yes.
very close to both the BQE and the LIE. And as I was growing up, my sister and I often had to close our windows when we did our homework because of the noise and the sounds that came from the cars and the trucks that were nearby. We were also very close to Queens Boulevard. And I went to Bronx Science for high school. And if I was hungry after school, the closest and most convenient places where I could eat food was the food truck that was parked right outside our school or the halal cart that was right across the street from Lehman College by the
Yeah.
Ford
Yeah.
train. I didn't know it at the time, but now I do, now that I'm here at MOCJ, that, being close to highways or boulevards, being exposed to air pollution and noise pollution, or not having access to fresh, healthy foods, these are all examples of environmental justice issues. And I want to be able to raise awareness on behalf of my team and our office about the city's very first environmental justice plan.
Yeah.
We want to be able to address these issues, and we want to hear from New Yorkers and understand what are the challenges you're facing in your community, and tell us what are some solutions that you would like the city to advance in your neighborhoods.
Yeah. I have a number of things. I want to raise my hand.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wa-
hoping that you're able to take this questionnaire as well. It's
yeah.
open till April 1st. It's
Uh,
available in 5 languages, so we want to make sure we have as many people as possible share their perspectives. There's a Bitly link. You have a QR code that
yeah.
you can scan. It's available in English, Spanish, Chinese, Haitian Creole, and Bangla. So
Yeah.
we want to make sure as many people as possible
Well,
can
wo
take
I
it.
need. Thank you so much. Um,
When did you learn Chinese?
well, I live in the area,
Ah,
so
okay.
I know you're in between Queens Boulevard and Broadway, right? Next to, not too far
Yeah,
from
Broadway
Elmhurst
was
Hospital.
where all the noise was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that area does have some issues.
Yeah, it's so congested now too. I've since moved away from Elmhurst, but it's gotten so congested. So
Yeah,
many people have moved in, so lots of traffic, a lot of air pollution there.
yeah. I'm there because I can get to every borough in a nick of time. I mean,
Yeah.
from working early morning shows and just from the on time program with WBLS to the Steve Harvey morning show, and if they send me out somewhere, I can get there. I'll be there. I can get there. So I'm in a it's that position. It's that area where you have easy access to a lot of the highways. You got the Tri-Wall
Yep.
Bridge, BQE. You can go up the other way to Jamaica. You know it. You live there. So,
Yep.
what are some of the things that we can do to make it safer, make it healthier, food wise, air wise? You're working on
Yeah.
all those things, right?
Yes, we are working on all of those things. We're working with more than 30 city agencies and mayoral offices just
Yeah.
to hear from the community members about what your issues are in your community. So, as ET had mentioned, we wouldn't know, for example, that some of the folks that she has met with, for example, we have proposed commitments in the EJ plan that would explore finding ways to reduce extreme heat in the community. We know that more than 500 New Yorkers die prematurely every year due to heat related issues, and
Yeah.
Black New Yorkers are 2 times more likely to die from heat stress than white New Yorkers. So it's news to me to find that some New Yorkers would prefer having more buses and like quicker routes as opposed to having bus shelters to cool them. But we
Yeah.
wouldn't know that unless you all share your perspectives by taking
Yeah.
the questionnaire. So you sharing us what your priorities are can inform city agencies and mayoral office like, hey, this is actually what we want. So this is what we want you to tackle. So that's kind of how we will, uh, you will help guide us in how we shape the plan. We
Yeah.
don't want to just um, throw a plan at community residents and neighbors. We want this to kind of be a co-creating process.
So upon finding out what people really, really need, what's planned next? What's the next plan of action?
Yeah, so we have this questionnaire. We're currently in the engagement process right now. So we've had feedback sessions, we've had events. We actually partnered with South Bronx Unite. So shout out to Michael and Melissa and their team. We went to South Bronx, so we want to meet community members where they are. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had an event with more than 50 people in person, and then there were more people who joined virtually. So we found out in the South Bronx, for example, there's a rec center that has been under renovation and just hasn't reopened yet, or they have a waterfront that is so close by, but they can't access it. So these are issues that we wouldn't know that we want to be able to address through the EJ plan. So after the feedback, after these engagement sessions, after the questionnaire, we're going to all look at it as an office and find out what are the priorities that city residents want to do, and then we're going to work on creating a draft plan. And then once that's out, we're going to have the community then feedbacks, be like, hey,
Yeah.
this is something that's on track of what we want, or hey, you're missing these things. We want this to be addressed as well.
Yeah. So if you know of an area that is polluting, like there's a laundromat in that area, and they have these vents coming down on the roof, and you can see all the stuff coming out of whatever they're doing. Instead of putting a filter inside of their units, it comes out onto the rooftop, and then it spreads out all over the place and ends up in your house. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a polluting.
Yeah.
That's an issue that you should definitely share with us, so we can figure out what we can do to solve that.
Yeah. My producer is whispering in my ear and wants you to explain more about the mapping tool.
Yeah, that is something we're super excited about. So that was published in 2024 alongside our EJ NYC report. I want to give a big shout out to my colleague Carlos, who oversaw this development process of this mapping tool. We know that the EJ NYC report is over 200 pages. It lists so many issues that New Yorkers face related to environmental justice. And maybe you just care about what's happening in your neighborhood and you want to browse the issues that you care about. So on the left-hand side of the screen that you're looking at, you can see the issues that you want to click on. So for example, access to resources. What parks are in your area? What grocery stores are near you? And then on the right-hand side, you can choose like demographics, other things, climate change, air quality, health indicators too. So there's a lot of ways that you can pick and choose how you want the data to be shown, and then zoom in on the neighborhood so you can make informed decisions about if you want to advocate for your community, for example.
Great idea. Thank you for all you're doing. How did you get involved in this? I know that they're going to wrap me up, but from where you live, how did you get involved with the mayor and working in this area with this project?
We don't have that much time, but I was going to say that I've never
Give me a quick
really
synopsis
imagined
of it.
myself.
Say it again.
I've never really imagined myself being in government, but I just feel like it's so important for us to be involved in civic engagement. I feel like we can make the most difference by being involved. If we want to shape our community, I know it's important to vote in our federal elections, but even at the local level, it's so important because we're shaping our everyday lives.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like so passionate about the work that we're doing here at MOCJ, my team especially, and with this questionnaire. I'm so hopeful that the viewers here, Dr. Bob, that you all take this questionnaire, because I live in Queens. I'm currently in Forest Hills. I know what's happening from my own lived experience here, but I don't exactly know what's happening in your specific neighborhood, right? So that's why we really, really encourage you to share this questionnaire, take it, share it with your neighbors, your coworkers, your colleagues. This is such an important opportunity for you to make your voice heard. This is the city's very first environmental justice plan, and we want to get it right. So,
there you go. Thank you, Belinda.
Again, it's up until April 1st, available in 5 languages. So really encourage you to spread the word.
Thank you, and I'll get your information from my producer so we can keep in touch on that. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, Belinda Chiu. MSPH, Senior Advisor for Environmental Justice, New York City Mayor's Office of Climate and Environmental Justice. Give Carlos and the whole team a big shout out. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming on and sharing with us, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll take a quick break. I've got more open coming your way next.